Hey guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I am back with another Clippers game recap where our Clippers won. Yes, I said it, guys. So you can calm down for the time being. The Clippers beat the Golden State Warriors 130 to 104. And I guess you can say we exacted our revenge from the last time we played those clowns. Great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You know, I like the fact that, we didn't let Steph Curry get hot in the third quarter to will the team back like last time. I'll say that. Um, yeah, we blow them out. We end our 3-game losing streak. Everything's all good in Clipperland, right? Wrong. Because our main man, Patrick Beverly's out with injury again, and I'm going to get to that real soon, because there's not really much to talk about. But what can I say? The Clippers looked good in this game. They start off the game really good. They really did. And then, the Warriors tried to make it a game near the end of the first quarter, early to mid second quarter, and then the Clippers essentially ran away with the game, like from there. One thing I did have an issue with, other than the Patrick Beverly stuff, the disrespect for Paul George is real from the referees. Like, 100% the refs are against Paul George. I fully believe the refs are 100% against Paul George, because Paul George was going to the rim damn near the entire game and was not getting any foul calls. Like, to the point he got pulled out of the rest of the game. He didn't get no foul calls. And then it took Ty Lue after one timeout, after Paul George gets tackled by Draymond Green. It takes, Ty Lue to tell him, like, yo, Paul George needs to be getting some foul calls. I've been seeing them this entire game get to there. Listen, if the refs are going to keep doing this whole, oh, yeah, let's not freaking blow the whistle for Paul George and give the freaking other team these tough foul shots that are not even foul shots to begin with. Fine. That's okay. Yeah, let's play by those rules. Okay, fine. Now I know where the refs stand in terms of Paul George. But the Clippers look energized. They look like they definitely needed to win today. That's what I said. They came out with some urgency. They came out and played aggressive, something that I like to see, compared to the other games where they were lackadaisical. But then again, this isn't really against a contending type of team. This is a bust of a team. And two, I even said in my last game recap, I wanted to see a close game with the Warriors, but we didn't get that. So hopefully maybe against the Pelicans we could get that. But then again, I heard the Pelicans got dropped for 30. So I don't think that happens. If the Pelicans are getting dropped by 30, the Clippers should have no problem on Sunday beating the Pelicans too. But good win to start off the second half, because we definitely needed it, because Jesus, that 3-game losing streak had us all in a bad mood. So the second half to the season starts off good. Kawhi Leonard, I know on my thumbnail said he had 29. He actually had 28. I'm too lazy to go back and edit the thumbnail, but whatever. Yeah, he looked good today. He was spry. He was one of the best players. Serge Ibaka, he got off to a hot start to start this game off, which I really much liked. Paul George, he was kind of sluggish for the first half. He picked it up in the third quarter and essentially kind of sealed the deal for the Warriors to get back in the game and everything. Other things is there was times where the Clippers were turning the ball over and had trouble with the Golden State defense, but they particularly just stayed in, and whenever it got close, they made sure not to turn the ball over and do anything. I liked what I saw from the Clippers. I really did. Luke Kennard, he had another, I guess, in the garbage time minutes, he had another good look. So hopefully, because we're paying him a lot of money, Ty Lue wants to play him, but I guess not. Yeah, that's kind of all I got to say. The only other noteworthy thing was Wiseman being, I guess, sitting out the rest of the game until the fourth quarter, because I guess he forgot to do his COVID test or whatever, or something like that. So I'm guessing Steve Kerr benched him. I will say this too: the Clippers played a lot better defense on the Warriors this time, especially in the second half. Because you remember the last game against the Warriors, we played. Steph Curry got hot from 3, and then all the other players had confidence, and they started shooting their shots. And one, it didn't help Steph Curry from the fact that he was struggling within itself, so he couldn't really get a rhythm to get started with. And then two, his other guys were not showing up hitting shots whatsoever. They were bricks for like days. So good. We beat it easy. We win an easy, very feasible, winnable game. And the next game is Sunday against the Pelicans. So I will be doing a game recap on Sunday. After that. Now let's get to the elephant in the room. Which is kind of the main talking point of this episode. And that is the fact of not Paul George, my bad. Patrick Beverley being hurt yet again. Okay. If you guys didn't watch the game or you're just not paying attention in Clipperland because maybe you're afraid of the Clippers losing 4 straight games and maybe losing another game in the clutch, I don't blame you for that by any means, the stretch, but okay. Patrick Beverley, after the first quarter, came down with, lo and behold, right knee soreness yet again. First things first, I'm just going to say this. F my life when it comes to Patrick Beverley. And then 2, just like the whole phrase was started when the Warriors were a 3-point shooting team, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. In the Clippers case, you live by Patrick Beverley, you die by Patrick Beverley. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? He barely played this game. He only played a quarter, and now you're telling me he's freaking out with right knee soreness? The one thing I did see Patrick Beverley trending on Twitter, and the one thing I see amongst almost damn near, not almost every Clipper fan, but almost damn near every Clipper fan I follow on Twitter, is the fact that now they're starting to get real sick and tired of this Patrick Beverley being out with this fucking knee issue. And honestly, I heard, things thrown out like trade Lou and all the other players that should potentially be traded on this team. I think I'm officially now on the bandwagon of trade Patrick Beverley. I'm sorry. I love Pat Bev. I really do. But I can't. I can't anymore. I can't. Physically, I can't take it no more. This guy consistently gets hurt. We're talking about him consistently trying to stay healthy. He consistently gets hurt on a daily basis. Every time he goes, he's starting in out there. I freaking wince every time he does something. Because I'm afraid he's going to be, I don't know, pull a groin, pull a hamstring, come down with right knee soreness, pull his rotator cuff, something and makes him get out. And this hurts the team. And the crazy thing is the deadline's up. So guess what? The deadline's coming up. It's like, you getting hurt is probably not a good thing for him if the Clippers are thinking about making a trade. And honestly, if the Clippers made a trade for him and they got a good, decent guard back in return for him, I honestly probably would not be mad. Some Clipper fans would be mad because of what statistically he can bring to this team in terms of the record we are without him and with him. But I've literally come to the point where I'm like, dude, I don't give an F anymore. If y'all trade him, I don't care. He's consistently hurt, and I'm starting to get sick and tired of it. The last time he came down with this right knee soreness, he was out 3 weeks on that huge road trip we had when Kawhi and Leonard were out for those 2 games. And the funny enough thing, in the game he got hurt, he played 2 quarters, and then he got set, and then he essentially went out of the game for right knee soreness. This game, first quarter, out, right knee soreness. So it would not behold me if he misses 5+ games because of right knee soreness. Really? I'm sorry. I know these are professional players and professional athletes, but I played football in high school. Heck, I played freaking college football, and I played on a dang near one knee where half my knee was tore up. You're telling me you can't play a basketball game with knee soreness? Please. I know it's for preventive cases so he doesn't get hurt and further damage up his knee. But at this point, I don't care. The playoffs are going to be here faster than you know it. And if he is hurt before the playoffs or even in a playoff game, that hurts the Clippers. And I'm getting sick and tired of him being out. This next game against the Pelicans is Sunday. He should be ready to play on Sunday because right knee soreness, you should be fine. But because of the preventive cases and the way the medical staff for the Clippers operate, he's going to probably be out 5+ games. He's going to be out another 3 weeks like he did the last time. And guess what? The Clippers might lose some games where we're wondering as fans, shit, we could have won that game if only Patrick Beverley wasn't hurt again. I might not get fan favorite, in terms of, in terms of some Clipper fans thinking, oh, I think you're pulling too much on the Patrick Beverley. But literally, it's getting to the point, Patrick Beverley, like it's getting exhausting. Like it's getting exhausting because usually he's the first Clipper out of any of the other Clippers to get hurt. And then next thing you know, another guy's out the moment he comes back. And it's really starting to become... And it's kind of become because that injury is really like, bro, if the Clippers trade him, that's probably the camel that broke, that's probably the straw that broke the camel's back because he can't stay healthy. And the fact that this team has to rely on him being healthy to maybe, compete against these solid enough teams with his defensive prowess, it really puts your head like, dude, what is even on this team? We can go find a more durable guard. A more durable defensive guard, like maybe Alonzo Ball, who might stay healthy, or he gets hurt, but he doesn't get hurt on a consistent basis. Usually has 1 or 2 knick-knack injuries, and then he's back. And then he's a pretty durable guard nevertheless. And essentially, he's kind of like Patrick Beverley, but I guess skinnier and not as feisty, but his defense is still good. And like I said, if the Clippers traded Patrick Beverley, I would honestly at this point, I would totally understand where they're coming from because they'll be like, we can't rely on this guy's injury history. It's really just becoming annoying and just a flat out nuisance. Like when they, on the broadcast on TNT, they announced, oh, he's out. I probably was screaming at my TV for like the next 10 minutes because of how frustrated I am with the fact that Patrick Beverley is out again. And I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's starting to become a process where I'm like, dude, just cut ties with this guy. Like, he can't stay healthy. He can't. But it's like I said earlier, the Clippers live by Patrick Beverley. We die by Patrick Beverley. And again, we got to play with the guys we got to roll with. So if the Clippers make a deal and they end up trading Patrick Beverley, I'm not going to be too worried. I'm just going to be like, well, he just couldn't stay healthy. That's the reason why they traded him. And the Clippers didn't feel confident that they could stay healthy. And that's the one thing that's going to come down if we make a move, especially if it involves Patrick Beverley. Can he stay healthy? He's already out after a week off from the All-Star break. And 1 quarter in, he's already out with injury. Probably going to miss another 3 weeks, like I said, with right knee soreness, going to come back, and then boom. Instead, he should be coming back Sunday. But okay, fine. Let's play this preventative game for the playoffs. I don't fucking care anymore. I just want these guys to fucking play. And just like Luke Kennard, I guess I can say, Patrick Beverley being paid way too much money to what? Sit on the bench to nurse his knee injury? What does this guy have to do? Get knee surgery, arthroscopic knee surgery for his knee to be cleaned up out of any issue that's going on in there? Please, I'll give him my knee. Maybe my knee will be more durable for his knees. At this point, he's starting to become a damaged good because all the injuries he's accumulating. And he's getting up there in age. He's like getting to his late 30s. That's just it's just not good. But I gave my kind of rant of why I felt like I think Patrick Beverley might need to be traded. You guys can disagree with me. I'm honestly right now on the bandwagon of trade Pat Bev. I don't want to say that, but it's like, dude, he can't stay healthy, and I'm getting really sick and tired of it. Like, really. And that's why I wonder, why do the Clippers invest in these guys that have injury history? You can call it the Clippers curse, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your night. Other than that Patrick Beverly news, like seriously, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night. The Clippers won. We can actually take a chill pill for the next Fridays, Saturdays, 3.5 days, because the next game is the Pelicans, which again is another winnable game because I'm seeing the Pelicans get dropped by 30. The Clippers should easily put them away like they did with the Warriors. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get over. So hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I'm gonna turn this video. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys later. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Wear your mask. See you guys later. Peace.